Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, oh no. Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. Rest, rest. Oh, no, no. He'll give you rest. Mm-hmm. Oh, rest, oh, rest. He'll give you rest. Oh, rest. Oh, give you rest. Oh, rest. Come on now. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? He got to give you rest. He will. Come on now. It's called, in the Greek, they call it anapayo, which means to cause to cease. It's a time of refreshing. In the book of Acts, when they asked Jesus, when is this going to happen? And Jesus responded to them and said, it is not for you to know the times and the seasons which the Lord hath placed in his own power. The times of refreshing is coming. Which means anapayo in the Greek, to cause to cease. Rest. Troubles cease. Worries cease. He got you. God got you, man. I'm telling you. All right. Time of peace. Because that's the kind of God we serve. Excuse me. That's the kind of God we serve. Right? He's a God that will give you peace. Because he'll let you know that you are not forgotten. Good morning. He wants you to know that you're not forgotten. He'll let you know that you're not forgotten. God love you. Good morning to you, everybody. That's coming in. Continue to tap the screen. I'm getting ready to get started. You see what I'm getting ready to talk about above my head? She's still becoming. She's still becoming. She's still, she's still blooming. I'm sorry. She's still blooming. Yes, she's still blooming. You still blooming. Thank you. She's still blooming. All right. Yeah, she's still blooming. Oh boy. Still blooming. You haven't reached it yet. You haven't even reached your pinnacle. What's up, Maurice? You haven't even reached your pinnacle. You haven't even reached certain heights that God got for your life. The half has not even been told about you. Your story is not over, not by a long shot. And one chapter don't define the whole book. One chapter does not define the entire book. Because your life is a book, and different chapters at different times. And the chapter symbolizes the seasons, the different seasons that you went through in your life. You could be in something right now, been going through something right now, been waiting for a while or whatever it is, and seems like prayers is not being answered, seem like things are not going to go your way. But don't define the whole book by a chapter. Because there's another chapter. I don't know what chapter you're on in your life, and it really doesn't matter. But I do know one thing, there is another chapter, because it's not over. You're not at the final chapter, that I'll say. You're not at the conclusion. There's still more to be written. And one beautiful thing about it is this. You are the author of your life, and don't you ever give nobody the pen. You are the author of your life, and don't you ever give nobody the pen. It's yours to write and forward by God. You ever seen them books that have been forwarded by somebody? It is your book to write, and it's going to be forwarded by God. And if God be for you, who can be against you? So it don't make no difference how many people dislike it. Don't even matter. Because your story, your book, your life has been forwarded by God. He's with you. What do you mean? He back you. I stand behind this. Your book, God approved. It's God approved. Because God is all in it. God is all in it. You don't even have a story without God in the story, because God's all in it. From beginning to the end, God is all in it. Approved by God, endorsed by God, forward by God, blessed by God. You got some better days ahead of you. Regardless of what the devil is trying to get you to believe, you got some better days ahead of you, some extraordinary days ahead of you. And I can say that with infallible confidence. Your best days are still to come. You got a whole lot of more smiling to do. Thank you, thank you. You got a whole lot of more laughing until you cry. You got a whole more that to come. You got a lot more walking, holding hand in hand while you're walking down the beach. You got a whole lot of dinners to eat, sitting across the table from the person that loves you the most. And that's going to be your significant other that loves you with all his heart, with all her heart. You got a whole lot of more of those days to come. You got a whole lot more sitting up in the house, kicked up, watching a nice, good movie, and y'all laughing and talking, enjoying the film. You got a whole lot more of that. A whole lot more. You got more happy days ahead of you than bad. You got more laughter ahead of you than crying. You have more joys ahead of you than sadness. Thank you, Sylvia. You've been through some things. Thank you, Effecto Susan. You've been through a lot. But what you've been through prepared you for where you're going. What you've been through has prepared you for where you're going. Get ready for the most amazing ride you're about to take. Get ready for the most amazing ride you're about to take. Yeah. And the devil tried to convince you to give up on it. And the devil tried to convince you to give up on it. And the devil wanted you to give up on it. Thank you. She's still blooming. So by the title, you can tell today that this message is for you ladies, but at the same time, so much men can learn as well, including myself, straight from this lesson. Because as men, it's time for us to understand you better. Because as we understand you better, man, we treat you better. When we understand you better, we appreciate you better. So, let's get started. She's still blooming. She's still blooming. And I want you to walk away today at the conclusion of this lesson saying to yourself all day long, if you're a woman, I'm still blooming. Yeah. Let that be your word of affirmation today to yourself. I'm still blooming. There's a silent battle. Excuse me. Messing up. There's a silent battle. Many women fight that nobody sees. And it happens in quiet rooms. Thank you, Rosina. It happens in long nights. Thank you. Sometimes it happens after scrolling on social media and seeing happy couples, happy people. Sometimes it happens after seeing wedding photos, anniversary posts. Sometimes it happens after seeing happy couples matching in outfits. And somewhere in the midst of that, a little whisper rises on the inside. Thank you, cutie pie. And here's the whisper. When will it be my turn? When will it be my turn? Sometimes, if you be honest, I get it, singleness can be confusing. It can feel confusing. Because you pray, you work on yourself, you grow, you heal, you try to become emotionally mature. And still, in the midst of all of that, love seems delayed. You're running into certain people, but the people don't fit what you need. And sometimes, I get it, it can put a bad taste in your mouth. When is it my turn? One thing about delay that can be a little dangerous is delay has a funny way of making people question their value. And this is all that silence that's on the inside that person deals with. alone? Am I not attractive enough? Am I not this enough? Am I not that enough? Am I too much of this? Am I too much of that? But what if the problem is not your what if the problem is not your value? What if it's your timing? Because, and hear this carefully. A rose is not ugly because it blooms in April, while another rose blooms in June. Different flowers, different timing, same beauty. Everything don't happen at the same time. But the results can be the same at different times. So today you can be saying, Lord, when is it ever going to happen for me? And tomorrow you may be saying, God, I thank you for making it happen for me. Some roses bloom in April, others bloom in June, but it's still a rose, nevertheless. Some women bloomed last year, others at the top of the year, of this year, and others still waiting to bloom before the year is out. So whether you bloomed last year or whether you're going to bloom in November, when you bloom, you're still a rose that was waiting to bloom. I hope it's making sense so far. There's a lot of encouragement that's needed in this arena. And if you kind of notice, it's like, thank you, effect to, like God has shifted me a little bit to more encouraging for a moment. Because a lot of people is feeling exhausted, tired, frustrated. Some at the point of giving up, want to give up, entertaining the idea of just throwing in the towel. Thank you, cutie pie. On this thing called love. It's like Jesus, man, I've been waiting forever and ever. And even those that I do run into and look like can be something good turn out to be another knucklehead or whatever. Or she don't turn out to be right. And this thing is just getting so frustrating. I get it. I get it. But God wants you to know that there is a land still flowing with milk and honey with your name on it. So regardless of how you start to feel, regardless of how frustrated you start to become, there's still a land flowing with milk and honey with your name on it. It hasn't changed. What are you saying, Tony? Your blessing have not changed because of your frustration. It's still there. Your blessing have not changed because you felt like giving up. It's still there. Your land that is flowing with milk and honey is still there. And it's still got your name on it. And still waiting on you to open the door at the right time. You remember I said a few days ago, a locked door is locked for a reason. And the only reason why the door is locked is because what's on the other side. Boy, oh boy. What's on the other side is valuable. That's why it's locked. But the door for your door is soon to come open. And all behind it is yours. So one thing I know for sure today, you still got some more holding on in you. Regardless how you feel, you still got some more faith in you. Regardless of how it look today, you still got some more. I'm going to keep on keeping on in you. Thank you, Susan. That's why the devil mad at you on a Saturday morning, because you still got fight in you when he thought you'd be exhausted by now. That's why the devil mad at you, because you still got fight out of all them rounds you took and went pounding mentally, mental pounding, and you still got more fight in you. So what are you saying, Tony? The devil underestimated you. That's exactly, he underestimated his opponent. Because by now, frustration thought it would have you. By now, depression thought it would have you tapped out. But instead of tapping out, you still got fight. You're close. You're so close. You are in season. Number one. You are in season. I'm going to say that again. Let me put it this way. You're not late. You are in season. Let me say it like that. You're not late. You're in season. A farmer never stands over soil screaming. Thank you. A farmer never stands over soil screaming, saying, why isn't this seed blooming tomorrow? Why isn't this seed blooming today? Why you don't scream over it? Because he understands something. Everything beautiful has timing. Everything that was planted has timing. Thank you. Imagine planting a seed and digging it up every week because nothing appears. Think about it. Imagine planting a seed and then digging it up every single week because nothing appeared. What would happen? You would destroy what was developing underground. You will destroy what was developing underground. And that's what discouragement does. That's what discouragement does. Discouragement make you uproot faith before fulfillment appears. You understand? Discouragement will make you uproot faith before fulfillment appears. Before anything blooms publicly, something has to grow privately. I hear you, anointed. Absolutely. I'm talking to everybody. You're right. It's everybody. Receive it. Before anything blooms publicly, something has to grow privately. Roots first, fruit later. Roots first, fruit later. You're growing privately. Your blooming will happen publicly, but your growing is going to take place privately. That alone space, that alone time. That's when you do your biggest, your most growing. That's when you grow the most in your private moments, is where you do the most growing. So again, before anything blooms publicly, something grows privately. Roots first, fruit later. Strength first, visibility later. Waiting first, joy later. Character first, relationship later. Before anything blooms publicly, it has to grow privately. Roots first, fruit later. You're being rooted, grounded. Because this time you truly gonna be a different person, a different man, a different woman. And the strength not to reside back to old ways, the strength to fight falling back into your same old mentality. The strength. Why? Because roots. You've been rooted in the new you. That's why you won't be cursing him out no more. You won't be cursing her out no more, because that's what you used to do. But this time, in your private moment, doing your alone stage, you were growing. The roots was growing in you. Roots, you were getting stronger in the new you. You'll be able to love better today, not love the way you used to. That was so contingent upon. You were so tit for tattish back then. But you're going to be rooted and grounded now in the new you. Roots first, fruit later. See, sometimes you can be blind. You can get a misread on your own life, because you can feel forgotten because nothing visible is happening. You can feel like God is not even answering your prayer, not even paying you any attention, because nothing visible is happening. But hidden growth is still growth. It's what's happening underneath. It's what's happened in the invisible that's truly blessing your life and going to bless your life. It's what happened, the things that happen that you do not see, that is going to be more of a blessing to you than the thing that you do see. Because it's going to be what happened with you, what was taking place with you that you did not see, that caused what you're finally going to see to even manifest, to even take place in your life. So sometimes a person can feel forgotten because nothing visible is happening. But hidden growth is still growth. The seed underground looks invisible, but invisible does not mean inactive. Oh, you're not inactive. A lot of us is doing what? Growing emotionally, learning discernment, learning boundaries, learning patience. Thank you. Learning to love correctly. Learning what healthy love look like after dealing with so much toxicity and toxic love. Now you're learning what healthy love looks like. And so it's time to get rooted in that healthy love, because if you're not rooted in healthy love, you will sabotage it. Because you'll want to cling back to the unhealthy love, the toxic love. Why? Because you've learned how to function in toxicity. You learn how to function in toxic love. You learn how to handle somebody cursing you out every day. You learn how to handle disrespect. You adjusted yourself to that. And you know how to fire back off at it. So it becomes a natural thing for you, a natural lifestyle. So when healthy love comes, you won't know how to really handle that correctly and nurture that correctly when all you've been dealing with was unhealthy love. So what has to happen, you need a time of growing, rooting. You got to be re-rooted again, rooted in this healthy love and learning how to deal with and handle and nurture healthy love. So when it comes, you won't sabotage it. Learning what you will no longer tolerate. Well, what is all this called? It's called growth. That's what it's called. It's called growth. You're growing, but you don't see it. You're growing, but you don't feel it. So because you don't see it and because you don't feel it, you feel like nothing is happening. Meanwhile, a lot is taking place in your life. A lot is happening. Because God has called all of us to peace, joy, and happiness. And the love that we are all supposed to experience and share, supposed to be harmonious, is supposed to be peaceful, it's supposed to be joyful. It's not supposed to be a battleground. It's not supposed to be a war. But it's supposed to be amazing. So that's what God is taking you to, and that's what's happening when it don't even feel like and look like nothing is happening. So much is happening when it don't feel like and it don't see like nothing is happening. So much is happening. Don't look like nothing happened, right? It looked like it's over. They already buried Lazarus, Mary and Martha. They already buried their brother. The funeral was over. They were now at home. He's been in the ground 4 days now. It looked like it's over. It looked like nothing could ever happen. It is DEAD. That's it. But little do they know, something was happening. Even in the midst of a DEAD situation. And for the person that put this in the chat just now, and you said, pray for me because I'm in a toxic relationship. This is for you real fast. I saw it. I was waiting till God give me something to tell you. And here it is. Even though it looked DEAD, something is happening. Because you serve God. And one thing about the God, in the midst of something that seemed to be DEAD, oh, he specializes in those types of situations. Because when Mary and Martha thought it was completely over, something was happening. And here's Jesus, miles away, said to his disciples, let us go. I got to go wake up Lazarus out his sleep. Lord, have mercy. Now, Mary and Martha had no clue that those words just came out of Jesus' mouth. They're at home in sorrow and pain and agony and misery because of the DEATH of their brother. They had no clue that Jesus just said, let's go. I got to go wake up Lazarus out his sleep. Look at God in the midst of a situation that seemed to be completely over. Look at God. Let me go wake up Lazarus out his sleep. The disciples say, well, Lord, if he sleep, he doeth all right. And Jesus said to them plainly, Lazarus is DEAD. And they said, oh. And he went, got to the house. The frustration was heavy because Jesus didn't show up when they wanted him to. But when he show up, he's always on time. And he said, where Lazarus at? Take me to where you laid him. They said, Lord, he's gone. He's been gone for 4 days. And by this time he stinketh. Jesus said, you shall see him again. Mary said, I know we'll see him again in the resurrection. Jesus said, I am the resurrection. Who you think you talking to? For you, young lady, who's having that awful time in your marriage, I don't care how dead it look, he is the resurrection. He specializes in bringing life back to dead situations. See, I don't care how it look in your natural eyes, and I don't care how it seems, but the God that you serve is the resurrection. Though it was DEAD, yet shall he live again. Go talk to the resurrection. See, the resurrection is not an event. The resurrection is a person. And the name of the resurrection is Jesus. Go talk to the resurrection and watch what he do up in your house. Just like he did in Mary's house. He'll do the same in your house. He'll bring it back to life. But when he bring it back to life, it's better than it ever was before. It's better than it ever was before. Invite the resurrection into your house today. Because when it seemed like it's gone and over and nothing, that's when he comes. That's when he specializes. That's when he moves. That's when your situation is just right for God. Just right. Just right for him. he will do it. And he that will come shall come and will not tarry. So all you got to do, if you still on here, all you got to do is believe it. And it don't make no difference if it's not your turn. You understand? It won't make any difference if it's not your turn. Because the woman that had the issue of blood said to herself when she heard Jesus was passing through her city, she said, if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I shall be whole. She left her house, went out there, and she touched Jesus' garment. And once she touched it, instantly her issue dried up and she was made whole. Now here's what's so important about it. Jesus was on his way to Jairus' house because Jairus was the one that went and found Jesus because his daughter was laying on the bed about the DEAD, about the DIE. So what does that mean? It was Jairus' turn. It was Jairus' turn for Jesus to go heal. But because the woman with the issue of blood had faith to believe that God could do it, it became her time. Even when it's not your turn, doggone it, your faith will make it your time. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. It was Jairus' turn, but her faith interrupted that, and it became her time. So I want you to know today, your faith can disrupt all that toxicity and everything that looked DEAD in your house can come back alive. Give it to him and watch him work. Because if you think your situation is greater than him, you're sadly mistaken. He stepped out on nothing and said, let there be, and it became what he said. He told a man named Moses, what you got in your hand? Stretch it out. And the waters congealed. Yeah, him. That one. Yeah, the children of Israel had no food. None. He said, go to sleep. In the morning, you'll have groceries. And they went to sleep and woke up in the morning and they had manna all over the place. And it was delicious. Yeah, him. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the blind man that came walking up to him, Lord, I just want to see. And Jesus said, do you believe I can do this? Lord, I believe. And he took some dirt and spit on the ground and made clay and put it over his eyes and said, go wash your face in the pool of Siloam. And he washed his face and he opened his eyes and was able to see. Yeah, that man, that's who you're talking to. Yeah, when the people was in the desert with him for 3 days and they was hungry, and he told the disciples, you feed them. Lord, all we got is 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. It's over 15,000 people up out here. He said, bring it to me. And he blessed it and said, now give it to the people. And not only was it enough to feed over 15,000 people, but it had like 12 basketfuls left over. Yeah, him. So you don't think that same Jesus, you can bring your situation to him and he can't fix it? Oh, that's light work. By the way, that's light work. He got it. Give it to him. Watch what he do. It's like you taking this and give it to God, right? And you saying, Lord, here it is. Can you fix this? I give it to you here. So this is your marriage right now, young lady that put that in the chat. Here's your marriage right now. All you got to do is give it to him. Lord, I can't do nothing with it. I got to give it to you here. And he'll do this. I got it. I got it. Go relax. I got it. I got it. Now watch him work. Now watch him do what he do. Watch him work. Because you gave it to him. Now watch how he fix it. That's it. After doing all you can do, stand. Stand. And watch God work for you. Now that's for you today. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to speak directly to her because I did cut what she put in there. My eyes hit it. But I had to speak correctly. Spider. That's for you. All right? He got you. And he's going to bring you peace. And he's going to bring you joy. He's going to give you peace. He's going to give you joy. Whatever the stint of it is, I can feel it. Because for you to just type it, to take the moment just to type it in the chat, that's a cry. Just to type it in the chat, that was a cry. It came from a place, right? It came from a place. But see, here's the thing about it. And I want you to know, God got you. He know every tear. He know every hardship. He see everything that you've endured, that you went through, that you're going through. And whoever else this has fallen on, whoever else could be in this same predicament, he is able. He is able to do it for you. And he will. Do it for you. Know who he is. Know who you serve. Stand in the faith. And watch how God fix it. Watch how he turn it around. He can give you a whole revival in your house, a revival of love, a revival of peace, a revival of compassion, a revival of affection. Thank you, Infinity. All in your house. Okay? So just trust him and watch him work. Watch him work, all right? All right. Okay. Number two, y'all. Number two. Stop apologizing for your standards. Stop apologizing for your standards. Don't ever shrink your standards because loneliness becomes loud. Don't ever shrink your standards because loneliness is becoming loud. Because you can want somebody, you can want a relationship, you can want it that's beautiful, that's all well and good, that's great, but don't you ever shrink your standards because loneliness is becoming loud. Don't tell yourself, let me bend, thank you, Black Queen, let me bend just a little bit because you're tired of being lonely. Don't you dare do it. I told you, I believe it was yesterday, right? Loneliness is a terrible life coach. And loneliness will whisper loud in your ear. Loneliness is a terrible life coach. And he'll whisper loud in your ear. You do not shrink your standards because loneliness is becoming loud. Don't do it. See, when loneliness starts speaking loud, you be careful because you can say, "I just want somebody." No, you want the right somebody. Loneliness will put you in a space. I'm telling you, if you let loneliness be your life coach, it will speak loud, whisper loud, and make you say and believe, "I just want somebody." Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You want the right somebody. Loneliness changes eyesight. Loneliness changes eyesight. Loneliness make a red flag look pink. Let me say that one more time. What's up, y'all? Continue to tap that screen. Y'all appreciate it. If I'm talking all right, y'all know how I go over here on TikTok. If I'm talking anything I say, I'm talking all right. And if whoever could give the choo-choo train, just give the choo-choo train as I talk. Let your choo-choo train say amen, Tony. Thank y'all for watching over here on YouTube, too. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for going in the chats on YouTube as we try to grow over here, too. It ain't easy to grow over here. But I thank y'all for being over here on YouTube and in the chat, too. Thank y'all so much. All right? You want to write somebody. Loneliness changes eyesight. Loneliness will make red flags look pink. Will somebody write that in the chat? Loneliness will make red flags look pink. Oh boy, oh boy. Loneliness will make red flags look pink. That's a mouthful right there, boy. Loneliness will make red flags look pink. And suddenly, inconsistency becomes he's busy. Loneliness will mess you up. Confusion becomes he just needs time. Okay? Bare minimum effort become at least he's trying. Listen, don't you ever romanticize potential. Don't ever romanticize potential. Potential is not partnership, and attention is not commitment. I'm going to tell you something. Loneliness is expensive when it makes you settle for confusion. Loneliness is expensive when it makes you settle for confusion. If y'all don't mind, let's tap this thing up to 200K. Let's get this. Let's get the algorithm moving. If you haven't got your daily hot meat up there, grab your daily hot meat too, y'all. That helps the live. If you enjoy the live, if you haven't gotten it yet, get your daily hot meat up there too. Come on, grab your daily hot meat if you haven't gotten it. Help the live out. Y'all know how TikTok works. Thank you so much. It's a penny. It's a penny. That's what it is. Thank you so much. Y'all know how TikTok go. I know y'all get. I know you're listening. I know you're listening. And I get it. Y'all know how this little algorithm worked over here on TikTok. But anyway, loneliness is expensive when it makes you settle for confusion. Thank you. It's very expensive when it makes you settle for confusion. See, the right relationship will not require you to abandon yourself to keep somebody. Thank you. Thank you, Renee. The right relationship. Loneliness is expensive when it makes you settle for confusion. And the right relationship will not require you to abandon yourself to keep somebody. Now, number 3, I want to talk about the mirror and the window. The mirror and the window. The mirror and the window. There's a lot of ladies today live looking through windows. Many women live looking through windows. What does that mean, Tony? Watching everybody else. Watching everybody else. I'm going to say it one more time. Many women live looking through windows. Watching everybody else. Well, what happens when you watch everybody else? Then you'll start comparing yourself. Competing. Wondering. Why her and not me? How she and not me? How did? Really? If she can. Now I know how that. When I'm still trying. Wow. Many women live looking through windows, watching everybody else. But comparison steals joy because it edits reality. Let me say it again. Comparison steals joy because it edits reality. That's why the Bible says for one to compare himself to another is not wise. Because comparison steals joy because it edits reality. What do you mean? You see the highlight, not the heartbreak. You see the ring, not the struggle, not the counseling. You see the smile, not the discipline. You see the pictures, but you don't see the process that it took to get to the picture. For them to even be comfortable to take a picture. Finally. But all you saw was the picture. But you never saw the process. Stop staring through the window. Thank you, Lily. Stop staring through the window. Stop staring through the window and look in the mirror. Let me say it again. Stop staring through the window and start looking in the mirror. I'm going to say it one more time. Stop staring through the window and start looking in the mirror. What does that mean? What do you see when you look in the mirror? You only see yourself. What are you paying attention to when you look in the mirror? You're only paying attention to yourself. No more staring out the window. Now it's time to be looking in the mirror. Because when you look in the mirror, oh my Lord, you see what needs to change. You see what needs to be adjusted. You see what needs to be corrected. And if there's any competition, you're gonna be in competition with the person you see in the mirror, not the person you see out the window. You're going to compete against who you see in the mirror and not who you looking at out the doggone window. The only one you trying to outdo is the person you see in the mirror that's looking back at you, not the person you saw out the window. You got to look in the mirror. See, marriage is not a reward for womanhood. Growth is, peace is, wholeness is, confidence is, knowing who you are is. That's the reward for womanhood. Marriage become the cherry on the top, but the reward for womanhood is growth, peace, wholeness, confidence, knowing who she is the doggone reward for womanhood. Thank you, Blondie. Can you do that and say that with infallible confidence? I know who I am. Oh, I'm so in tune with myself. Why? Because I'm always looking in the mirror. I'm always fixing who's looking back at me. My focus is on who I see in the mirror, and I don't have no kind of time for who's out there in through the window. That has nothing to do with my life. My focus is who I see in that mirror. I can care less who's in the window. My focus is that mirror. Because that's where my growth is. That's where my peace is. That's where my wholeness is. That's where my confidence is. That's where my self-esteem is. I love who I am. Because I look in the mirror. So you got to understand, if you don't know who you are, or if you don't know what you are worth, or if you don't know your worth while you single, marriage will not magically teach it. You have to know who you are way before you get married. You have to know your worth way before marriage. Because if you don't know who you are and you don't know your worth while you're single, marriage is not going to magically teach you your worth. Thank you, Diva. And probably you'll marry somebody who don't know what you're worth either. Because if you don't know your worth while you're single, how you expect to marry somebody who gonna know your worth when you get married to him? Which means that's why then now he gonna treat you less than what you deserve. Why? Because you got two people and nobody know your worth. You don't know it and he don't know it. Because marriage don't magically teach it. But when you know it while you're single, then you teach somebody how to treat you. oh, oh, oh. See, when you know your worth while you're single, you teach somebody how to treat you. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, you sure do. Yeah, yeah, you teach them how to treat you. Because you stop immediately things that you don't like. Oh, wait, don't talk to me like that. Wait. This is what I need. Wait. Oh. 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 When you know your worth, you'll teach it to whomever come in your life. Lesson 101, don't curse at me. 102, respect me. 103, talk to me. Oh, okay. If you don't know what you're worth while you're single, marriage won't magically teach it. So, Number 3 was the mirror and the window. The the mirror and the window. Stay out the window and focus on the mirror. Stay out the window. Focus on the mirror. Hidden things are often protected. Number 4, and I'm almost done. Hidden things are often protected. Hidden things are often protected. Diamonds are hidden underground. Pearls are hidden inside oysters. Gold is hidden in rocks. Why is that? Because treasure is protected before they are presented. Treasure is protected before it's presented. God will protect you. He's protecting a lot of you. I know you feel long and why taking so long? Treasure is protected before it is presented. He has to protect you from a lot of the toxicity that's out there. He has to protect you from a lot of those men that's not ready to do you right. He got to protect you, but they'll come in sheep's clothing, but they're wolves. God got to protect you because everybody don't need access to you because they'll hurt you. So he have to protect you. He protects that treasure. And nobody do it better than God. He's the one that created the gold, the pearls, and the diamonds. And look at where he placed them. It wasn't man that placed those treasures there. It was God who placed it there because God understands value. How treasure has to be protected. And you're the same way, your treasure. Treasure are protected before it's presented. God's protecting you before he present you. Why? Because he don't want you in the wrong hands. Did y'all hear that? Because he don't want you in the wrong hands. Woo-wee! He is protecting you because he don't want you in the wrong hands. God is protecting you because he don't want you in the wrong hands. So what you're calling loneliness, heaven calling it protection. What you're calling loneliness, heaven is calling protection. And just maybe, just maybe, just maybe, just maybe, God has been hiding you from unnecessary heartbreak, hiding you from unnecessary pain, hiding you from a mental breakdown. hide in you. What you're calling loneliness, heaven is calling protection. See, what God is he's so smart in what he do for you. And I want y'all to understand, ladies. God could have removed people that were attracted to your beauty, but incapable of stewarding your heart. Attracted to your beauty, but incapable of protecting and taking care of your heart. Thank you, Blondie. Attracted to how you look, attracted to your appearance, but incapable of taking care of your most precious asset, which is your heart. And so God did what? Protected you. And you calling it loneliness because it's been a long time. But heaven said, I got to protect you. I know how you're feeling, but you're a treasure. And he protects treasures. You know who get the gold? Y'all better hear this before I jump out my seat. Do you know? I don't know what I just put on this. Hold up, y'all. I just put something silly up on it. Okay. Do you know who get the gold? Do you know who get the gold? Do you know who get the gold? The man that go looking for it. Good night. I just want to say good night. Y'all want me to come back? God, y'all, I think that probably went over y'all head. I think that do you know that's who get the gold? The man that go looking for it. Because he's willing to go deep. He's willing to take the risk. He know what it's gonna cost. The man that get the gold is the man that go looking for it. God got you hidden because you a treasure. And the man that's gonna find you is the doggone man that's looking for you. Thank you, Antoinette. Y'all better let that sink in your soul today. The man that's gonna find you is the one that's gonna go looking for you. He looking for treasure. See, that man just won't be attracted to your physical only. But that man is going to steward your heart because he looking for a treasure. And when he finds it, he treat it as such. That's why that man won't stay surface with you. Just surface. Everything is just surface layered. Nah. Oh no. Oh no. Jesus. God got you hidden for a reason. He got you hidden for a reason. Like, will somebody just type in the chat for me right now? I'm hidden. I'm hidden. Thank you, Renee. And if you a treasure, which you are, here's something that you must understand. Everyone cannot appreciate a woman who knows her worth. Every man can appreciate a woman who knows she's treasure. Like I said yesterday, I believe a diamond never apologizes for shining. No longer, thank you, Renee, no longer do you need to connect yourself to cheap environments. Thank you, Lily. Because cheap environments don't know how to appreciate value. You are expensive. And your expensive ain't got nothing to do with Gucci, Louis, Burberry, Fendi, Dolce. It has everything to do with who you are, your heart, your character. Thank you. It's priceless. The woman that God made you a jewel. You're expensive. Don't connect to no cheap environments. Don't the Bible even say, don't give your pearls to swine? Pearls, expensive. Why do you keep giving your pearls to cheap environments? You're going to be mishandled. You're going to be treated improperly. Because cheap environments never will appreciate value. Don't cast your pearls to doggone swine. The train. Remember I talked about the train yesterday? Well, here it is. It's back one more time for another ride. The train of love is not canceled. Look at the effecto. Look at it. You right on time. Look at the train. I forgot that we have a little train. The train of love is not canceled. That train was right on time. The train of love is not canceled. every woman on here right now need to be. If you single and you waiting on that relationship, somebody may not even know what you doing, what you saying, and what that mean, but doggone it, you do. The train of love is not canceled. Will somebody write it in the chat for me? Will somebody put in that chat, the train of love is not canceled. Come on now. Put it in there for me. The train of love is not canceled. Let me see one more train, y'all. Let me see another train down in there. Lord, let me see a train. I got to see one more of those trains go across the screen. It's the perfect time for me to see a train come across this screen. The train of love is not canceled. Thank y'all for hitting that first goal. At the train station, you watching people leave. Remember I said that yesterday? Let me go a little deeper. Thank you, Effecto. Look at the train, yo. That's the train of love right now. That's what that is. We done turn that into the train of love. Lord knows, because it has not canceled. You standing at the train. Imagine you at the train station and you watch people leave. You see couples laughing, families forming, love stories happening. And loneliness whispers, you by yourself. You missed it. I'm going to tell you one thing. Delayed flights still land. Yeah. Delayed flights still land. What are you saying, Tony? Delayed blessings still arrive. Thank you, Renee. Delayed blessings still arrive. Delayed but not denied. Okay, delayed blessings still arrive. Delayed seasons still change. Y'all got that? Anybody can microwave emotions, but healthy love cooks slowly. Anybody can microwave emotions, but healthy love cooks slowly. Ooh, ooh. Thank you, Queen of her. Queen of her. I'm going to say it one more time. Anybody can microwave emotions, but healthy love cooks slowly. Anybody ever put meat in a crock pot? It cooks slow. It take a long time. But my God, when it's finished, what's the results when it's finished? Will somebody put in the chat for me, even though it take a long time to cook, what's the results from slow cooking. There it is. It's tender. Oh, so tender, flavorful, delicious, easy to chew. See what I'm saying? Anybody can microwave emotions, but healthy love cooks slow like a crock pot. Once it's finished, it's tender, easy to chew. What that mean? Loving you is easy. It's delicious. It's flavorful. Oh, taste and see. Ooh, Jesus. Thank you, Shake Shake. Somebody say, I want that tender love. I'm about to let me leave. I got to get up out of here. I got to go. I'm talking too much today. All right, I'll come back. Somebody say, I want that. Well, somebody write in the chat for me today, tender love. Please put tender love in the chat. Tender love. Healthy love. Cook slow. You got to take your time. Take your time with her. Take your time with him. See, when it's healthy love, we ain't in no hurry. We not on no microwave schedule. We in the crock pot. Take your time. I want the best flavor possible from you. Best flavor possible from this thing. Think of greatness. Microwave love is fast, but healthy love cooks slow. Crock pot that thing. Crock pot that thing. I want it to be easy to chew. Full of flavor, tender, delicious, tender love. We don't want tough love. We want tender love. Lord, have mercy. The train of love is not canceled. Trust builds slowly. Character reveals slowly. Consistency proves itself slowly. You want to know who you got. You don't want to guess at who they is. You want to know who they got. But when you operating on a microwave system, you got to guess at who they are because it's just moving too fast. But when you crock pot that thing, you're going to know who they are. You're going to know the man that you got. You're going to know the woman that you got. Because trust builds slowly. Character reveals slowly. Consistency proves itself slowly. Yeah, I know who I got. Not guessing at it. Because that thing is steady. See what I'm saying? It's steady. It's safe. is clear. Because that's what it does, right? Doesn't that what a crock pot? That's why you can put the meat in the crock pot and do what? Put it in the chat and finish this for me. You can put meat in a crock pot and do what? And do what? Walk away. That's what I'm talking. Leave it alone. You can go up the street. You can go to the mall. You can go shopping. You can put that meat in the crock pot and walk away. You can go to sleep. Why? Because it's steady. It's safe. It's clear. Don't that what you want in a relationship? You want steady. You want safe. You want clear. In other words, you can chill. So you are still blooming. Thank you, sunshine. You are still blooming. You are still blooming. And here's the dangerous lie that loneliness tells you. Remember, loneliness is a terrible life coach. Don't forget that. Loneliness is a terrible life coach. And here's the danger or the dangerous lie loneliness will tell you. You're running out of time. I'm 56 now. I'm 62 now. I mean, I'm not, I'm the dangerous lie. Thank you. Loneliness will tell you is you running out of time. But let me tell you something. Seasons do not panic. Thank you, Blondie. Winter never competes with spring. Spring never competes with summer. Everything arrives when it's time. So maybe you're still blooming, not broken. Thank you, Wani. Blooming, not forgotten. Blooming, not overlooked. Blooming, not rejected. Thank you, Lady B. Blooming, not too late. Blooming, you're blooming. You're still unfolding, still learning, still becoming, still glowing, still rising, still growing, still discovering how beautiful you are, and still discovering how beautiful peace feels. See, some people misinterpret your space of being by yourself. Many women would say, well, Tony, I just don't know what to do. You know, I got so used to my space and I don't want nobody to disrupt it. I just don't know because I really love where I am. No, what is happening is you discovering how beautiful peace is. It's not a deterrent. It's not a negative. It's not for you to hold on to and be fearful of letting somebody in. No, you were supposed to discover how beautiful peace is. that you always keep it even when you get into your next relationship. Refuse to let it go. Refuse to live without it. Refuse because you discovered how beautiful it feels. That was all by design. Hear this good. Flowers, flowers do not chase bees. Flowers don't chase bees. Healthy things are naturally drawn to it. I'm going to say it one more time. Flowers don't chase bees. Because healthy things are naturally drawn to it. Are you a flower? I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. Are you a flower? Well, I don't want you to know today you don't have to chase behind bees. Healthy things are naturally drawn to life, to you. So just become whole, become healthy, become wise, become peaceful, become deeply rooted. You don't have to chase no bees. The right one will be drawn to you. So stop crying over clocks. Well, somebody write that in the chat because I'm about finished right now. Here it is. In conclusion, well, somebody put in the chat, stop crying over clocks. Stop crying over clocks. Stop measuring yourself by timelines. Stop assuming silence means abandonment. Stop doubting yourself because love has not happened yet. You're not waiting because you're unwanted. You're waiting because something beautiful takes time. I'm going to say it again. You're not waiting because you are unwanted. You are waiting because something beautiful takes time. And one day, when love finally arrives, you will understand. You'll understand why confusion had to leave. You'll understand why counterfeits had to fail. You'll understand what loneliness had to teach. Because what is coming will not force you to beg. And it will not leave you confused. And it will not make you question your worth. Instead, it will meet a woman who almost forgot how valuable she is. And remind her how great she still is. She's still becoming. She's still becoming. Any questions? That's all I got. Any questions? If you want to come in the chat, I'll take a moment and let you come. If you got a question, you want to come up here, you can come up. I'll put it in the chat. Let me get my charger before this bad boy go off. Thank you, M. Bagley. Any questions? Appreciate you. All right, beautiful. Well, I hope I said something that was beneficial, something that I said that you can take with you, encourage you, make you go a little bit further. Beautiful. Beautiful.